into a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game. The original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So LSU's will get the first crack on offense today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First settle down to the offense after that first down completion. Grab behind the line. It's Watkins. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Back to throw. It's Weigman. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And that sets up the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So South Carolina's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Over the middle, it's Brown. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Harbor.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short connection to the tight end here. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
3 first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. It's a keeper. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, LSU. The defense produces 6 points. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. It's an outbound. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Weidman. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looks left and finds his target there.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. Tactic works here. Now. Fourth down. The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense wraps him up.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That hand fighting at the point of the catch. Flag, it's offensive PI. Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Weigman. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. They've got him. Glenn, he couldn't escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Pop over the middle. It's Barry. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Going to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? To throw, it's Sellers. Catch made on the out route. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's caught. It's Carter. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Signs with the throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Ball handed off. And they tried the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. A timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Back to pass. It's Sellers. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. They bring him. But that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions. For this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
The pocket breaking down. Trapped again in the pocket. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Oh, he's swarming again. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Hunting ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The returner is brought down. It's a start over the next drive. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Timeout, South Carolina.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire...
Here he goes. Powering through a tackle. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Picks up the first, looking for more. You bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fighting off the defender. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there. The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. In the red area, it's Welch.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Single back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. He keeps it. QB draw. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. See if they can convert the point after.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the... throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Berry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
To throw, it's Weigman. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Tackled Dave, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Back in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. One of those critical third down plays coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. He shreds the tackle. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Oh, he breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in a play and taken down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. A bullet. Incomplete. Fourth down. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though?
It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. We get to the end of the third. We have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Trying to convert with a sweep. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over to...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The sack on first down. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. We got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Short pass finds the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Sellers. Makes the catch. It's Clark.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Pass Clark. Second down now. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Gamecocks will have to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember the last possession, it was a long march, but it stalled. They give up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. They'll give it to the running back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a... Challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. First throw from the backup, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Movement here from the tight end. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. Quick completion to the tight end. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
He's brought down at the 35. 3rd down coming up.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. The Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Welch.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
At the 39-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
3rd down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards. The shotgun running play call. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. here in the fourth quarter, the game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The sure hands, it's Singleton. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
To the air, it's Weigman. Not able to connect, incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. And he keeps it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, house parts during possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Dirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets loose. Using his legs on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's buried. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll give it to the back. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Swarmed by the pass rush.
If this team can hold on today and win, his pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. Knocks it right through under pressure, and we head to another overtime.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but will set up a first and goal.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Ran by the receiver. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone. And
he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a third overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know, Chris, down by 2. They've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a third overtime.
Defense is coming after him. And no, he doesn't get in. They've stopped it to win the game in double overtime. Now, this is a tough one. And you get it to overtime and come up short. It's a heartbreaker. Love to pick up the pieces after this one.
Yeah, I think we both thought that this game was going to be really close, but I don't know if we would have been able to guess that it was going to be this close. They were so evenly matched, and it just came down to those few plays at the end that really decided it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.